What is up, everybody? Wagner Capital here. Tuesday, SPY. Let's do it. So this is the daily chart. And as you can see here, we had a pretty tightly bound day. The range on this sucker, as you can see, almost no wick. So it's like 433 or 443 to 446. This is like a $3 range here on this candle. So it's really small. So like even this one, the wicks 435 to 441. So that's like, I mean, including the wicks, twice as big. This candle's obviously like it was just a tightly traded day. Gap up. So a lot of the action happened before we even opened. So it's up 1.6% on the day, but really a lot of that came because of the gap up from overnight. So let's hit the 15-minute chart. So this today, we're trading on an island today because of the gap up. And as you can see, so unfortunately, this range or this was a little off. So, I mean, basically we just bounced between this level of mine and this level of mine. So this level 445.50 is orange. That means it's coming from the daily chart. And so if we look, where should this 445.50 be? So it's really based off this little, we're going down, up, down, catch support here, up. And so where is that support? Like maybe we could pump this up. Maybe it's more 445.75. So we catch this wick, almost catch this wick. This could even be 85 maybe. So that was a little off, unfortunately. We had this at 445.50. If we would have had it at 445.85, this literally perfect range bound. So no real lows. I actually didn't trade at all today just because it was so range bound. It's so small. Like you definitely could have taken some small moves here. So let's get into it. What you could have taken, both of these, so EMA cloud is green, mostly because of gap up, but we think we're trending up. Could have taken calls with rejection of key level and playing green EMA cloud, right? Okay, so what does this mean? If we look at the close of yesterday, if you guys remember, we see like a clear uptrend here, right? So we catch this huge red candle, it kind of breaks at our well, we drew this because of this, but we catch it, really doji candle, and then we just kind of push up throughout the day. So let's see if we, continue this, like see this uptrend, it's catching this green cloud, right? That's the EMA cloud, exponential moving average. And so what we could have done is we open here, we come down, and we're like, okay, we're still on an uptrend. It doesn't follow this trend because of the gap up, this actual trend line. But if you're playing the green EMA cloud, you're like, we're still moving up. So here's a little hesitation, but I think in general, we're still, going to be pushing up. So right here, you could have gone, hey, listen, so we have a move up, a gap up, and a move up. We reach our level here, and sellers and bears are like, okay, hold on. We just had a huge gap up and a big candle. Well, hold on a sec. So we retrace back down, but then here's our key level. And if you remember, this is being drawn like right here and right here, right? So this has been a key level in the past. That's where we're drawing this. Check out yesterday's video if you didn't see. So buyers step in once we get down to here, and you can see from this like doji candle, like this is a strong shooting star, almost red candle. But right when we get to this level, we stop and we're like, which way are we going to go? So you could have been like, okay, buyers are stepping in here. We're going to push up, right? And then it's like just a flip here. So like same thing, but opposite. Same thing, but opposite. Play rejection of 445.85 level. Okay. And so remember, this level was a little off. I think we had it at 445.50. If you check out yesterday's levels, but similar idea applies because this would have been 50, right? So right here, it would have been pretty close. But you would have been like, okay, we reach this level and then we're kind of bouncing around here. So let's change this to 4, 45, 50. Okay. So then we're just playing this range, right? I mean, we're just playing range bound, play rejection of level. Okay. So this one actually, this would have been the easiest one to spot. Inside candle near key level tells you buying momentum is slowing, right? Outside red candle signals really strong downward movement. Okay, so what does this mean? We're moving, okay, this one wasn't that big of a push up, but like, hey, we're moving up, right? We hit a little hesitation here, retracement, and then we're moving up. So you're like, okay, are we gonna go higher? We broke this, right? Are we gonna go even higher? Like, how high are we gonna go? This inside candle tells me there's indecision from buyers. If we were gonna push up, right, we would just move up. Like, we didn't even reach the high of this candle. So clearly there's some hesitation. Buyers can't win, they can't push above. Sellers can't win, they can't push below. So momentum is slowing. This is just a smaller candle. Then this outside with like no wick at the bottom, which means like we sold all the way through this period. We get up higher, and then we get higher than this and this. And there's so much selling pressure that we go from higher to even lower. Does that make sense? Like, it's not even like we're opening here and going down. It's like we, at one point, buyers push this all the way up here, and that is, this whole candle is like red. So that to me is like, you know, really strong movement to the downside. Okay, so that candle pattern, and inside green hesitation near the key level, followed by a big strong red outside candle down, that's like, okay, we rejected this level, sellers are stepping in, boom, here we go down. Then, you know, it's just more of the same. Like, this is inside candle that can't, right? Key level, rejection, play puts, right? It's all just the same. Really, really range bound day. I did not take a single trade today, guys. I'm looking for trends. Like, what I like to catch is like, okay, here, let's see. If we go back, something like this. Do you see how this is such a clear downtrend? Like, we're just moving down. Yeah, there are some retracements, perfect time to buy these little green stints. Like, but we're moving down, right? We move down, a little push down, little push down, little push down, little push. So these are the trending markets I like to be in. And like, let's go to like, you know, the daily. Like, I mean, this is a daily, so you're not like day trading this. But like, look at, since COVID, like, this is a trending market, man. Look how freaking strong of a push up this is. Anytime we get near this trend line, boom, buy, 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 right? So that is like hugely trending market. Those are the markets I want to be buying in. Those are the markets I want to trade in. These really range bound markets are really tough to trade in, because even if you pick the right move, like, even let's say you see this inside candle and you're like, oh baby, here, I'm going to buy. Like, that's a good move, no doubt. If you played this move, that's a good move. That was the biggest move of the entire day, really. You know, here you have it in the opposite direction. Here you have it. But like, that is the biggest move. And you would really have to play from like top to bottom. Like, if you waited for this candle to close, like, then, you know, not enough meat left on the bone. This is basically like a huge, just like inside candle after inside candle. And so it was just a tough day to trade. The risk reward to me, I didn't see it, but like, look, you're catching support, boom, break below, and you're like, oh man, okay, we're below the trend line. we caught some resistance at this level, but like, are we going to break below? Nope, catch back up. And right here, you're like, okay, we're above. Like you just couldn't get a long sustained move. So it was quick. You had to be quick today. Quick. Have some conviction, play these rejections, get in and out quick. And there were definitely profits to be made, just not for me. So that was it for today. Hopefully you guys learned something. We'll see you again tomorrow.